Gentleman reserves. The gentleman from Illinois is recognized.
I'd like to reserve.
Gentleman reserves. Gentleman from North Carolina is recognized.
Madam Speaker, again, how much time do we have remaining?
The gentleman has 4 minutes remaining.
Thank you. Mr. Davis, I'm prepared to close.
Would the gentleman like to yield me a couple minutes too?
I will yield time to you.
No,
All
I'm
right.
good. I'm good.
You are my friend, Mr. Davis, and I
You-
want the world
you
to
are-
know that.
You are
Yeah.
my friend. I appreciate it. I enjoy the debate, and I am prepared to close if I may.
The gentleman is recognized.
It's friendships like this, Mr. Butterfield, that I look around this chamber and I think we as America should be celebrating what America's doing right. Look at the diversity of who serves here in the U.S. House of Representatives. The Voting Rights Act of 1965 was necessary to stop discrimination, and it's worked. But make no mistake, today's bill is not a voting rights bill. Today's bill, unfortunately, is a bill that leads to lining your own campaign coffers with public funds. Now, Speaker Pelosi, the Speaker of the House, was here on the floor today, and no matter how many times she says it, that there's no taxpayer funds, it doesn't make it true. Let me go through. What happens is the original H.R. 1, when proposed last Congress, did have taxpayer funding of political campaigns, our own campaigns, but now they take the first ever corporate money through corporate fines, they put it into the Department of Treasury's laundering machine, and it comes out as part of the Department of Treasury. That's not public funds. Does that mean when you send your check to pay your taxes and it goes to the Department of Treasury that those aren't public funds? Every single person who votes yes for this bill that is not a voting rights bill is voting to line their own campaign pockets. That is not what the American people want. 94% of Americans say it's easy to vote. We have asked time and time again, give me one person to show up at a hearing that said that they wanted to vote in the last election and couldn't. Not one person has walked through that door. Not one person has showed up on a Zoom call. Not one person. Why in the world do we continue to try to gaslight the American people into thinking that this is about voting rights? This is not about voting rights. This is about lining your own campaign coffers. This is about breaking a tradition in the Senate. This is about taking over and winning elections for one side over the other.
Gentleman's time has
Vote
expired.
no on this bill.
The gentleman from North Carolina is recognized.